Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with a deck that has damage that cannot be countered in Clash Royale. Rocket Cycle is known for having high destructive damage that your opponent cannot deflect. It goes straight towards their tower, and all they can do is watch in pain. And usually, they're going to try to spam in the other lane, going straight into distractions of Skeletons plus Ice Spirit or the super beefy Sir the Knight. And if they try to spam a win condition into you, your Tornado is just going to say goodnight to them, activating King Tower and making your defenses that much easier for the rest of the game. And that's not even talking about the Jack of all trades Mortar that can defend everything and apply aggression at the exact same time, always giving you positive elixir trades. And when you get positive elixir trades with this deck, you're easily able to afford more rockets, meaning more damage on your opponent's tower. Basically, what I'm saying is, while you're chucking rockets, your opponent is going to be busy throwing the game. Frustrating decks like this make your opponent make way more mistakes than they would traditionally do. And honestly, no matter what matchup you play against on ladder, you can outplay it with this deck. It's currently played by the number 38 player in the world, and it is always within the top 50. It's been strong for over 5 years, and it's a really easy deck to level up. If you look at it, it's all commons and rares. Besides Tornado and Log, which you can just sub out the Log for Snowball if you don't have that unlocked. And Tornado's card level doesn't even matter because you're never using it for damage. There's a reason that this Mortar Rocket Cycle deck has been one of the best decks in Clash Royale for 5 years. So let's go jump straight to some ladder games and assert dominance. A huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so we got a game against a VIP. I feel like he's the most important person on this planet that's about to get shattered by mortars every single second.
Come on, you Jake Quellen.
If you think that you can get away from the mortars, then you're just going to get rocketed. So no matter what, we're going to be spamming you silly. Okay, so he's going to go Goblin Drill. I'm always able to activate King Tower with the first Goblin with my Tornado, so do this if you guys want to.
Disgusting!
You want to make sure that you get better elixir trades. And then you can Skeletons on top of the Dark Goblin if the Dark Goblin doesn't die. You use Skeletons as far up as possible, so then it completely shuts down the Dark Goblin. The Mortar's going to give us a shot on the tower too. Let's go. So most of the time, you're going to want to have Valkyrie in your deck if you're going to be playing against a Goblin Drill player, but I think this is going really well. He's eating all the Knight damage on the right-hand side. What is he doing? What? How did my Knight do more damage than my Mortar? That doesn't even make sense. I genuinely don't get it. I mean, I think it's okay because I can go for another Mortar in the middle, pull the Valkyrie there, and then go in for Archers on top of the Goblin Drill, and then Log afterward if I want to. Actually, I think I'd rather go for a Knight because it gives us better counter push. If he tries a Tornado and finish off all of our stuff with a Log and a Tornado, it's not going to work out that well. So you guys can see that this deck is actually pretty aggressive despite it being such a defensive deck. Because I can continue to rocket him now because I've already got a very good elixir trade where I can just Skeletons and then Log and finish off the Goblin Drills. If he doesn't have a card that can attack my front lines.
Target marked. Commence strikes. Weapons free, flyboys.
I can Ice Spirit as well. I'm going to save my Skeletons for the Goblin Drill that will probably come down. I'm going to Mortar very aggressively. He'll probably Dark Goblin and we'll Log it. Don't Dark Goblin, I'd be surprised. Where it at, though? Where it at? So the Valkyrie's going to get too close. And then the Mortar's going to redirect onto the tower, or it's going to redirect onto the Dark Goblin. So either or, it's going to be very good for us. I think the Dark Goblin dies. Oh, never mind. The Dark Goblin stayed alive somehow. Targeted tower. I think that's a little bit better for us. If it hits the tower instead, that's always a vibe. So I can go in for another Ice Spirit. I can go for a Mortar in the middle. And then I expect him to follow up with, like, maybe a Fireball or plus Goblin Drill. I don't know. I'm surprised that this guy is going in for Logs every time on the Skeletons. It just doesn't make too much sense. So he's definitely going to go in for another Dark Goblin here. I have to get ready with my Log. He could Fireball on the Archers and the Mortar. I don't think that's going to be the best play, though, because then I just rocket him again. And then we're just going to rocket a couple more times and walk away with a win. This is just a super easy match. Shows why this deck is so strong. And if you guys are ever worried about playing against a control deck like Miner or a Goblin Drill, you're just going to get free wins. Go in for Logs when the Goblin Drill is a little bit lower, so then you can kill the Goblins and also kill the Goblin Drill with one fell swoop of the Log. And then I just keep up the aggression. I'm going to go for a Knight. I'm going to go for a Mortar. He has to go for a Valkyrie if he wants to stop this. I think he's going to go for like a Dark Goblin and then Valkyrie.
There is ice in your heart put there by your sister.
I'm surprised that he played like that because now the Knight's able to finish him off. I can just go in for a Rocket plus the Mortar shot, and that should be enough damage to win us the game. GG. Well played, and peace out. If you guys want fast and fun games with a control deck that can defend almost anything, this is definitely going to be the deck for you. Hey, we got a game against Marshall. What's up, dude? So first things first, you guys already know the deal. Even though we don't have a Fire Spirit, I'm still dropping my Spirit at the start. Gives us chip damage, forces out elixir that our opponent doesn't want to spend, and it always makes me happy. I'm going to Mortar in the middle, and we'll see what this guy's going to do. We see Log and Furry Tower, so that's a negative trade for him.
This has got to be the saddest day of my life.
We're currently up 2 elixir. Despite this guy, you know, having Log bait, I'm not too scared because I can easily activate King Tower with our Tornado. I can go for Archers in the back, and then if you go in for Goblin Barrel, that's where our Tornado comes into play, brother. Yes, sir. That's such a good activation now because every single goblin barrel that he drops on me, he's not going to be able to get as much damage. Sometimes I can even ignore it with skeletons now, and I definitely do want to go in the opposite side whenever I get the chance because I don't really like the fact that there's a chance that he could like log on top of our mortar, log on top of our archers, and then hit our tower too. So just wanted to be cognizant of that and give our opponent less possibilities. So I want to go in for a knight. Should be able to body block most of our opponent's stuff. Go in for archers as well. I'm going to log on top of the princess and the Valkyrie to finish them off a little bit faster. Oh, we hit the electric spear too. No way.
Help me!
Pop off harder, Mortar. That is crazy. It's going to lock tower, and then he has to go in for a goblin barrel, but I can easily tornado that to the middle and take no damage. When you activate King Tower, you just tornado the goblin barrel in the middle, and you're like, hey, how does that feel? Because now you have to Inferno Tower on top of the mortar, or you have to rocket on the mortar every single time, and that's a negative elixir trade. This is the reason that mortar is so strong if you're trying to climb up ladder, and even as a free-to-play player, you can level up all these cards pretty quickly. I'm expecting him to go Inferno Tower or go for a rocket. He went for Inferno Tower. Now I can get archers down, body block that, and the beautiful thing about archers is they're such a versatile card. They're able to work wonderfully into situations where you need a body block for P.E.K.K.A.s and Inferno Towers, yet they have really high damage per second, and they counter graveyard. So I think that archers are one of the most underrated cards in Clash Royale, and you guys are seeing why for right now. I'm expecting him to go for a princess, so I went for skeletons, and then I also went in for a mortar there. This guy decided not to. I think he might have just given up. Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to play the game anymore, and I don't blame him. This is one of those matchups that if you get it and you're a log bait player, you're going to get rocket cycled because our cycle's faster. We're also able to go in for mortars that you can't stop for positive elixir trades, and you're just going to lose the game really quick. If you guys hate losing against log bait as much as I do, definitely pick up this deck, and I think you'll win every single time without problems. As you guys are seeing, I'm trying to activate King Tower in almost all of my matchups, and then the game just becomes exponentially easier.
Finish him.
Super solid W. Let's bounce on the next one. And now we're 7,500 in the world. All right, this guy's going to go in for a Fire Spirit. You guys already know the deal. We're going to stop that in its tracks with the Ice Spirit. Fire actually died to ice. You know, Pokemon has been lying to you for your entire childhood, guys. I'm going to go for skeletons in case he goes in for an Inferno Tower or Tesla or something along those lines. And we're playing against Balloon. Let's go, guys. This is the type of matchup that you love to see because not only am I going to be at a good spot, even if I take a hit here, I am easily able to activate King Tower and then have that defense in place for the rest of the game. So I could have pulled that back and taken no damage whatsoever, but I think it's better to actually activate King Tower early on, especially if this guy's going to end up having a minor fast cycle balloon deck like a lot of people have when you see skeletons. So I'm going to go for the mortar in the middle. He's going to lose the lumberjack. He's going to go for Fire Spirit to finish off the archers. I think I can tornado that back, but it's not going to be worth it because I likely would need the elixir to stop the balloon coming at me. So I'd rather play safe that rather than sorry. So I'm going to go for skeletons here. I might want to go in for archers depending on what happens. Definitely going to go for archers now. Oh my gosh, Inferno Dragon is scary when it's raged up. You guys just saw the fright in my eyes. I was like, that thing might ruin my day. I thought it was completely under control until that thing saw me. All right, I can go in for another mortar in the middle. The reason I want to go in for more mortars in the middle is because I can pull the balloon a little bit further. I should have dropped it one more tile. I think that was a suboptimal placement for sure, but it is what it is. I could have also pulled this backward, so then we were able to finish it off a little bit faster, but it is what it is. I was hoping that we could get another mortar shot, but that was just like, that was a pipe dream, guys. That just wasn't going to happen. I think I can go in for an Ice Spirit here if I need to. I just don't want him to freeze, so I freaked out and I dropped the Ice Spirit instead. I think it was worth it because the Ice Spirit didn't even jump onto the lumberjack, so that timing was quite good. Oh, no. It was a damaged Fire Spirit because of the rage. It still got to jump onto my tower. That's disgusting. That's straight up repulsive, my dude. I'm going to go for archers and keep up the aggression here. We know that he's going to end up having a Fireball, Inferno Dragon version, so I definitely do want to get skeletons down here so we can body block for the Inferno Dragon so my knight just doesn't die. I'm sorry, knight. It's nights out for you, brother. Oh, never mind. Wait, I have 2 mortars on the map. Is this ridiculous? Is this stupid? I think it's really dumb. He's going to expect that not to come down with the tornado, and then we get even more damage. This guy is just giving us the thumbs up. He knows that he's getting the massive thumbs down on that tower. It's getting taken down and swirled around, and it will never come back. That is so much damage already. I think I can go in for another skeletons, Ice Spirit. Oh, this guy's going to play a lot more aggressive. I definitely want to rocket this because he might even freeze, depending on what is happening for him. He's going to Fireball. He doesn't have freeze plus Fireball. Sometimes people will have that. I'm used to seeing it quite often. So he might go in for Inferno Dragon. I think that's okay if I can get skeletons down to body block for a little bit. And then I can go for archers and then tornado, kill the skeletons, and also kill the Inferno Dragon. What the heck? So I thought he hit the skeletons timing. He did not, though. So That went even better for me. I want the Barbarian Barrel to die so then I can go and kite this to the other side. If he wants to go frisky with a freeze, then that's going to be a problem. I can go for another Mortar. I can go for a Knight, Archers, Skeletons. You guys know the deal from now. I've definitely won this game. Like, the Mortar will just connect here, and then I can rocket him out, basically. So I'm going to go for the Tornado. The Mortar locks onto the tower, and then I think I just rocket, like, once, and I win the game. So it's definitely a vibe. I really, really like this deck, and if you guys want to, you know, win more games, I think that you guys should start playing this. Every single time that I've played it, I felt like I've gotten a good matchup. Nani? And no matter what my opponent drops at me, I feel like the Mortar is able to counter it pretty quickly and efficiently. So I'm going to go in for a Knight here. Definitely want to Tornado this back in case this guy gets any ideas of frisky and frivolous play. And we'll walk with win. So I'm going to go in for the Mortar again and then Tornado this the other side. And then, actually, I can just log and Tornado. I guess I was trolling a little bit. I'm sorry, dude. Chi-Chi, well played and peace out. If you guys just want those silky smooth wins, just like this guy's name, definitely switch it up and play this deck. 3 wins in a row feels fantastic. Or actually, no, 4 wins in a row, but I was playing a different Mortar deck before. Looking at our battle log and then looking at our trophies at 6,000 in the world, we're just going to continue to climb up. First things first, we're going to drop a Good Luck and Ice Spirit because that's my favorite card to force out Elixir from my opponent. Maybe I can go in for a Mortar depending on what's happening. Oh my gosh, it's a Heal Spirit Royal Hogs? Oh, okay, well.
Just smile and wave, boys.
I didn't even think that this was a remote possibility. Like, I have not seen Royal Hogs with Heal Spirit in a long time. I was like, Heal Spirit, this is an amazing matchup because we can just rocket all of your Elixir Golem stuff. But now I'm a little bit confused. What you gonna do, my dude? Okay, so Ice Golem and Royal Ghost. This is a weird 3 Musketeer deck from the looks of things. So I'm gonna Knight last possible second, give him the appearance that he would lock onto my Mortar, and then the last second, steal that opportunity away from him. Okay, I don't want to rocket, but I do want to rocket. It's an uncomfy predicament to be in. All right, we're going to Ice Spirit. I'm going to log, and then I think I can go in for Skeletons to fully counter the Hunter. Or no. I don't need to waste Elixir on that. We're chilling. Wait, how did that hit my tower? I thought it was targeting the Archers in the middle. Wait, what? I'm so confused by the Hunters targeting sometimes. That's ridiculous. Hunter, I'll never explain you, bro. I'll never understand what you do. Use what it is. Okay, so he's got Royal Ghost and he's got Ice Golem. He should Ice Golem kite to the other side. If he goes in for a Royal Ghost and then, yeah. Oh, he didn't get the Ice Golem down in time. Let's go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And with the King Tower activation, even though I don't have Valkyrie, I think that this matchup is manageable if you play it well enough. So I got to be honest with y'all. If you are running this deck and you are struggling against Royal Hogs or maybe against Graveyard or potentially against something that has a lot of bait cards, Valkyrie is going to be your #1 way to success instead of that Knight. I'm sorry, Knight, you're going to become unemployed and fired maybe, but Valkyrie is going to be a little bit better in this type of matchup. I'm going to go in for a Mortar here. Last time he went for an Ice Golem. I wonder if we can Tornado it away so then it targets tower. We probably can do that in later stages of the game. I don't want to do that too early on right now. I'm going to go in for Archers, Ice Spirit on top of the Royal Ghost, and then potentially get away with a log if we need to. No. I think we're fine. I'll go for Skeletons up top. And then he's not going to be able to lock onto the tower. I can go for a Mortar to go and pull that Golden Knight backward. And then we might even lock tower or force out another Ice Golem. I'm hoping that we can force out another Ice Golem. Okay, awesome. That's what I was looking for.
I am not your dad. I am Electric Man. Huh?
So Ice Golem's going on the wrong side. He's not going to be able to body block as much. Ooh, easy rocket. Let's go. That's insane. Oh, no. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I was like, do I have to go in for a Tornado? Do I have to waste Elixir right now? Or am I chilling? Did I get the best rocket value in my life? Or did I rocket off until losing the game faster? All right, we're going to go in for a Knight here. He's definitely going to click the ability when he gets a chance. And it pops off because it's a broken card. I'm going to go in for Archers. I'm going to go in for Skeletons. And I think that we're okay here if I can get like another Knight down, which is pretty easy to do with this deck. Notice how I've always dropped the Ice Spirit and then the Royal Ghost misses. It's pretty funny to do that. So I'm going to rocket on the Ghost. Think it's worth it if I'm able to defend. Oh, I should have tornadoed that last second, but I don't have Jedi reflexes out here, guys. I am not a Jedi. Okay, we're just going to log this. We're going to go in for a Knight, and we're going to tornado everything back. And then I'm going to eat the damage on the other side because it doesn't matter as much. Just really scared about the left-hand lane because I want to be able to rocket. I want to make sure that he doesn't get as much counter push as he's hoping for. Also, setting up 2 defensive mortars is probably a vibe. I can go in for another Archers here. Oh, this is going to be a Golden Knight ability and a half. That is definitely a Golden Knight ability. But that's going to lock tower, right? That's at least 1 mortar shot. Yeah, let's go, guys. I'm going to Ice Spirit so then it is able to take that, and then I can tornado everything back. With the Skeletons, we shouldn't take too much damage here. And even if you go Golden Knight ability, you've got more damage on the other side, so I think you're wasting Elixir. Okay, so he's going to have to Ice Golem here. I think we can kill it with Archers, and then maybe go in for like a Knight here to body block, and then potentially log depending on what happens. We'll see how well this works, but I believe that we can win. I believe that we can do it. All right, that was probably not my best play of my life, but it is what it is. We'll roll with it for right now. I think I can go in for like a tornado and then maybe get a knight down afterward and then finish everything off with that knight. This is looking really, really good. It's a crazy game, though. If I'm being honest with you guys, I think this guy's played it pretty well. I'm going to rocket that side because I know that I can defend the other lane with just a mortar, so I'm expecting this to work out in my favor if I play this correctly. I want a mortar a little bit earlier than I did. I definitely waited a little bit too long. I'm going to go in for a tornado here. I want a log, and then I want to go in for a knight. So when he clicks the ability, he doesn't go towards my tower. He goes in towards the knight instead. That's what I was hoping for. I made a prediction. It worked out really well. We're able to get skeletons down on top of the Royal Ghost, and I'm going to continue to go in for mortars on defense. With, triple elixir being here, all I have to do is defend, which shouldn't be too tough as long as I'm able to get a log on top of that side. Cycle my knight early on so I can get back to another one. That is the one thing that I've realized. If that locks on a tower, I might be screwed, but I didn't. Oh, that did lock tower. I need to get a rocket down with 4 seconds remaining. I need to get it down. It should get down in time. Wow, that was such a close win. Barely walked away with the W there, guys. I did not notice that musketeer locking on my tower on the left-hand side, but as you guys can see, even when you mess up with this deck's rock-solid rocket comeback potential, you always bounce back. 28 trophies, and now we are 5,400 in the world. Like, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.